is time for some spell skip endless expert. I can't tell you, I think it's at least 6 or 7 times I just tried to start the stream, and my capture card is not working. It keeps cutting off the screen and, like, compressing the image. And the only fix I can find is if I shut everything down, the computer, close everything, then just I then change the USB port, so like a force reset on the capture card, and then like 1 out of 6 times it'll work when I boot it back up. But the other 5 times, it's just different versions of it not working. Sometimes the display won't work, but the OBS will. OBS won't work, but the display will. I get both displays, but no sound. Each time I reset, it's like a different version. So it's very confusing. I have no idea what's going on there. But it's working now, so I'm very thankful for that. I'm very thankful it's working somehow. What's up, Sed? But a little concerned, because this is a new issue to this degree. And I mean, I don't know what to point to as to what it is. I don't know what I would replace anyway. I'm out of my mind. What's going on, Dave, Jan, Fernando, and Jesse? How's it going? I'm losing my mind because my capture card's not working anymore. Well, it's working right now. But I just sat here, without exaggerating, for 15 minutes straight, at least 6 different times, shutting everything down, powering it back up. Oh, different version of it not working. Shut it all down, power back up. Oh, slightly different version. Until literally like magic, one of the times it just works. So my concern is, as time goes on, it's going to happen less and less frequently. So I'm going to have to start and restart 10 times before it'll work. Then 20. Do you see what I mean? And then eventually it just won't work. So I got to figure out what's going on, but I'm really bad at that, unfortunately. I'm quite bad at that. So it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, what's going on, Cameron? Oh, that's why that didn't work. What's going on, Murad? Gotta find my mind. Exactly, I lost it, Jesse. What's up, Alex? What's up, Super Trucker J? What's up, Ragav? Over on the vertical. The YouTube vertical, that is. What's up, Dakota? Hello, Chen Li. You're early. Having issues with your PlayStation 5. I'm having issues with my stream setup. I was just talking about I had to shut down and restart everything 6 different times before it finally worked. So I'm very anxious that it's going to get worse. What issues are you having, Super Trucker J, with your PlayStation 5? I'm from New England, over in Estados Unidos. Okay, did I get all set up yet? Almost. Almost. It sure is a Monday. No doubt about that, chat. It's a Monday. Got a case of the Mondays. It's because of your capture card. Okay, well, I had a similar issue. Make sure it's not your HDMI setting. There's an HDMI refresh or something setting that fixed it for me. My capture card settings that worked for the Switch did not work for the PlayStation 5. There's a PlayStation 5 setting that has something to do with HDMI refresh. If you Google it or AI it, you'll get what I'm talking about. Remember Mario 35? That was the best, Jesse. Here we go, Fernando. What's up, K. Baronski? Okay, shout out to India Ragav. Hope I get it fixed too, Chenli, because I will really lose my mind if I can't stream. That's like all I got left. That's all I got left over here. It's streaming, which is pathetic, but it is what it is, people. It is what it is. Different seasons, different times in your life. I'm in a very strange season. I'm in a very strange season of my life. So, hit the like button. How about that? Hit me with the like. I'd appreciate it. You found it. I had to direct hook it to your monitor to turn that off. Okay, you got it. Made your best friend cry. Sent her $100 because she lost her job. That was nice of you, Jesse. Very nice of you helping out. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. We got notifications. Shout out Asmodian. Okay, weird. Well, it worked. Gave you a hug. Very nice. I appreciate the questions, Ragav, but I don't want to even get 2% political. And once you even mention anything that falls into a political category, especially related to country versus country, it can descend into madness quickly. So I appreciate you. Hopefully you can appreciate that explanation. What's going on, Kyle with an A? Here we go. 46 lives. 1,100. No, 1,212. Let's get back into it here, chat. Hit me with the like. Come on. Hit me with that like, Ragav. Nobody on the vertical. Hit me with that like. You can do it, Ragav. 46 lives, 1,212 clears. Here we go. I'm going to try to snap out of it here. But we'll see. What in the world is this? Oh, gosh. Well, chance at a first clear. At least 3 people been here. Nobody liked it. Nobody cleared it. What's up, Jess? Big shout out over on the vertical. Hit me with that like. Thank you, Jess. People, have you liked the stream? I know I ask a lot. I ask that question a lot, and there's a reason. Because the vast majority of you do not like it. And so it's off. I'd say 100 different times I've heard, oh, Pat, thanks for reminding me. I didn't think to say it. So that's why I remind you in the hopes that if you're going to like, it helps remind you too. But it isn't just to be annoying, and it isn't just for no reason. That's what's going on. You like the board game Risk? Jesse, what's up? Erica, what's up? Simon, what's going on? Heg, hello, Vic. Okay, 3 people been in. Nobody liked it. Nobody cleared it. Okay, this seems pretty cool so far. Whoa. All right. All right. There's no way we could take him out, so that's why I didn't bother. We almost done? All right, we got the one shot, and we got the first clear. Ain't that nice? Brings us to 1,213, and we earned ourselves a letter. SKI. I'm down with it. Didn't feel trolly. How come you don't roll the dice anymore? You tell me, Jesse. One reason is there used to be 200 people watching on Facebook, and as of now, there are 27. So I think that might be part of what you're noticing there, Jesse, as far as some of the less crowd participation that used to happen. So that's what I'm guessing you're noticing. 46 lives, 1,213 clears. Here we go. Thanks, George, Fernando, and Jan. There we go, Chen Li. How long have I been live? 11 minutes. Try to speed run this. No problem. Thank you for the heart and the share, Jess. Oh, no. My only hope is for the Magic Hooper to turn this block into a mushroom. So it's purely random. But how does it have that many likes? Maybe I'm misreading it? I'm hoping it'll hit that. No. It doesn't hurt the enemy. How does it have this many likes, bro? That's what doesn't make sense. A 10% like rate? And it's pure luck? Unless I'm missing something. Oh, chat. Endless expert. Endless expert. That's what we have here. There's 2 attempts. Would have been nice to get this level with 60, 70 lives. Under 50, really, really, really not good. My only hope is that he turns it into a mushroom. That's what we're waiting for. That's the game we're playing right now. We're playing hope the Magic Koopa turns the one block in the level into, or the one available block in the level, into a mushroom. Nope, not going to do it. Unfortunately, there it goes. We get one bonus try. We get one bonus. What's up, Justin Sells? Get the Switch 2. Go for it, Jesse. Here's our last chance. Oh, my gosh, we got it. Okay. Well, that's why I gave it one more chance. Because, see, we just lost 4 lives. So that means it has to happen again after the checkpoint, bro. Maybe we can keep the invincibility frames. What's up, Eb? Bro. Okay, so we are going to skip it. We lost our 4. Wow, bro. Wow. Thank you for the heart, Kiwi. I'm really, really, really trying to curb the negativity, but I'm at like a 7 out of 10 rage scale right now, chat. Wouldn't know it from looking at me. I'm very composed right now, but the honest truth behind the scenes, 7 out of 10 on the rage scale. I am so annoyed and frustrated with everything that's going wrong. And the fact that this is the level that shows up is a slap in the face to me. What's really crazy is the like rate. How does it have 10% like rate? Wouldn't have guessed, right? Fairly Dot Parents, very composed. A lot of effort goes into emotional regulation in this crazy brain. So here, we just rapid fire reset. So now I'm going to stubbornly show you. What we're dealing with here. We got the checkpoint. That's nice. Only took 2 tries after that. What do you think of this level, Brian? You like that? What a wild concept, Erica. What a wild one. What do you know? This is... So a lot of people have asked, Pat, why don't you just play no skip? Just play no skip. Can you imagine working a year on a run, and then you have to watch 99 lives go down to a level like this? Because I've experienced, not that exactly that, but I've experienced similar things. Levels like this, just destroying your run. And then I feel like this huge obligation to try to justify just how annoyed I am. Because I'd say at least a percentage of the viewers, when they see just how upset I get about it, they feel like, dude, just relax. It's just a game, whatever. And it's like, well, I guess you don't totally get it, because this is a game, but some of the levels are very fun and fair, and then some of the levels are this. So what was that? Altogether, something like 20-something lives? If we had max lives, that would have required 20% of our life count. Does that have anything to do with skill? Does that have anything to do with strategy or any sort of conscious choice? No. No, it doesn't. Am I going to boo it? I should, but I'm not going to. That's my policy. Just not for me. But wow. Wow, chat. Wow, is all I could say. And thank you, Vanna Gaming, for the heart. And I want to clarify with that 7 out of 10 rage, it's not, I'd say only 2 of the 7 is towards the game. The other 5 is towards everything that happened today before the stream, leading up to trying to start the stream, and my capture card is completely busted. I have to keep shutting everything down and then restarting it, just hoping that it works. Like, here's an example. I'll boot it up, then I can see the game on the computer, but then I can't see the game over here. So then reset, try again. Now I can see the game in both places, but I can't hear it anywhere. There's no sound. Shut it down, put it up. Okay, now I can see it here, but the screen is squished. Shut it down, power it back up. Okay, now I've got it only over here, and it's super low quality. Shut it down, put it back. All of a sudden, now it works. So the logic in my mind is, okay, well, what it used to just be shut it down, and that fixes everything. That's been a couple months now that I've had to basically reset the computer every time I stream. Now, out of nowhere, after that little technical difficulty yesterday when I nudged the capture card and the whole thing turned off, I tried reposition, tried unplugging everything, replugging, did everything I could think to do, and now it appears to be much worse. So that's a big part of what then led into that level, robbing our lives with under 50. That's what's got me where I'm at right now. There we go, Balin. All good. And again, I apologize if this sounds like I'm just whining in your ear, and to a certain extent I am, but my goal with this whining is to give you some context as to where the rage is coming from, because the assumption oftentimes from the viewer is, dude, why are you so upset at the game? Which is a valid question if you're, like, losing your mind about it. Magic Uber didn't give me the right RNG on the capture card, exactly. Ashley, what's a capture card? A capture card? Well, I'm not going to touch it. But here, let's pretend my ping pong paddle attachment from the Oculus is a capture card. Okay. In this end, I got the Switch. The Switch HDMI goes in here. Okay. Now, over here, I've got a USB that goes to my computer. That's how the Switch talks to the computer. Now, over here, I've got an output HDMI that gets sent to a second monitor. That's what I'm staring at right now. That way, I've got one line. The USB is bringing the signal into the computer, and then the secondary HDMI output is giving me a secondary screen to monitor it. So that's what a capture card does. It's taking the signal from the gameplay, digitizing it, and sending it to the computer. And then once it's in the computer, you need a program like OBS, that's what I'm using, to then direct the signal. And in my case, I direct it to Restream, and then Restream spreads it out to 5 different platforms: YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, X, and Twitch. So there we go. That's what's going on there, chat. And again, I apologize. I'm not trying to bring you down here. 42 lives, 1,213 clears. Here we go. One more letter, and we'll be better. Mario and the Coin Mystery. This mystery is history. Hey, looks good. Hey, look at the numbers. 239 people been here, 47 people liked it, 46-second world record. Hey, nice. I love on all the 1-ups, bro. I'm definitely down with the 1-up. What's up, Ben? Checkpoint already. Whoa. Oh, what a dodge. 2 for 1. How you like me now? I think this is our 3rd 1-up. Now that's what I'm talking about, people. Good gracious. Now we're getting somewhere, people. We're going underground. It's the sound of the underground. You know what's a funny thing? Oops. That happens to me as an adult when I'm like feeling more depressed versus when I was younger? I get these overwhelming waves of nostalgia attached to a what feels like almost a random memory from childhood. Gently wants to see the pipes. I'm all good. Especially now that I got 3 1-ups or whatever. Oh no! There we go. Oh, we got quite a few coins here. Oh, there we go. We can get 99 if we're careful. All right, 3 1-ups, 99 coins. That's a step. No! What coins are left here? I don't want 99. I want 97, which is not going to be possible anymore. But that's still better than having 3 on the counter. All right. Well, there we go. We got the 1 shot, which gives us our final letter, SKIP. We add a skip to the bank. Bada bing, bada boom. I haven't played Mario Party Jamboree. What's up, Dale? Big shout out to Dale and Claire. Thanks, Simon. Could have jumped over him. That's true. I didn't even think of that, Martu Real. Good thinking. It's a fun board game for you, Ben. Okay, I'm definitely down with that. That's a coin mystery I'll solve every day. People, if you like the stream yet, I'd really appreciate you hitting that like button. I really would. You do that sometimes. Does Kelowna smell on people sometimes? Reminds me of Ninja Turtles playing the game on Super Nintendo. I always thought it was weird that smell triggers that memory. And see? That's a perfect example, Brian. Isn't it interesting? Got no love from Pat? What do you mean? Kenny just said, got no love from Pat and got a sad face. So here, this is what my mind instantly goes to. Is that a reference to the level I just played? Did I forget to like it? Is that a reference to Kenny having said something else in the chat that I didn't see? Is that a reference to someone like giving stars or something and I missed it? Those are all the possibilities that instantly pop up when I see got no love from Pat sad face. So I'd love to address it. I just have no idea what you're talking about. You got that feel of nostalgia, Chen Li? Hey, Monica, thanks for the follow. What's up, Zelko? Got 2 colognes, Ben? My favorite's Polo Black. Double Black, actually. It's Polo Double Black, but they don't even make it anymore. Okay, 45 lives, 1,214 clears. Could have made the jump without grabbing the coins. Yeah, Nicholas had the same idea. I think you're right. I think Nicholas and Martu Real were correct. Okay, here we go. 45 people banned it, 6 people liked it, 13-second world record. Whoa. Why are you laughing at me, bro? All right, we got the 1 shot. It's the S. Got the S. Kenny saying no. I said what's up and no response. Okay, so it was just I missed your message in the chat. Sorry about that, Kenny. And this is the thing, Kenny. You're over on Facebook, right? I'm using that thing I've talked about a couple times now, Restream. So what Restream does is they combine the chats from Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and X. And it does a great job in one sense, but I'd say about 10% of the messages just don't come through. And part of what made me notice that is if I, over on this computer, I have the Facebook Live open, and sometimes I catch a message on Facebook over here that isn't over here. So if you ever say something you want me to respond to and I fail to, the best thing you can do is say it again, unless if it's borderline inappropriate, just leave it alone. But if it's something like you're saying what's up and I fail to acknowledge you, although ironically you saying what you said definitely got the job done. So either way, there we go. It's great to see you, Kenny, and I'm genuinely sorry I missed you. I would nearly guarantee it was a technical error. You got Versace, Eros, Abercrombie Fierce Night. There you go, Ben. Ricky likes Stetson. Thanks, Fernando. Brian M. What's up, Cy? What's going on, Godfrey? You're good, Kenny. I'm sorry to you. And sometimes the comments don't go through. It's true. Watched it about 4 years. Unbelievable, Ben. You've been here a while. Whenever you have something special, turn to nostalgia. Yeah, I think it's like a natural brain thing. You have struggles writing your message. Want to say you have this? I get it, Chinley. Watch you play, especially the Mario World is out. One of your first Mario games played through. Yeah. So this can even be a source of nostalgia. I'm sure that's part of why I love it so much. There we go, Kenny. J-Man's off work. That was fine. I don't know why they were laughing at me, though. I may have indirectly avoided a troll. Well, have you liked the stream? 40. Hey, there we go. Now the live's going the right way. Dave likes Brute. There you go. You know what? My ultimate favorite, without a doubt, is Polo Double Black. But the only way I can get it now is like through an Amazon overstock type deal. Hey, what's going on, Joe? You watched long enough that now this is nostalgic. There you go. Thanks for the follow, Dricky. All right. 47 lives, 1,215 clears. Back in the day, back as a kid, I used to wear CKB. That's B-E. CKB. 55 people been here, 5 people liked it. Minute 20 world record. Polo's got some good stuff there, Ben. Is that what the laughing face mean in the game, the troll? It certainly can. It certainly can. What's going on, Jeff? Nice to see you over on TikTok. 1440, Godfrey. Nice. Okay. Ludwig's airship, which means we probably won't be able to see the ground. See what I mean? Yikes, I can make that. I can't make... Oh! I think I'm going to go for it. Especially now that I'm small, it'll be even easier. Okay. I think that's probably all it was for. Oh, no. No, it must bring me... I must be up top there. I think I'm right above where I started. No! I almost got wrenched. Almost got fired. We can get one-ups here. No, that was close. I'm not going to make it. I have to prioritize my height. But I'm afraid I'm going to off-screen the camera. Oh, no. See, now I'm getting behind. No, this ain't going to work. Never mind. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. Oh, my goodness. Can we finagle the bagel here? We hit 2. But the wall... I don't see how I'd work the wall jumps. I think we'll just count on other options. I think that's the move. Slowly but surely get the hang of shell jumps. Nice, Clint. Whoa. Okay, I thought that was going to fall. Spring jumps, working on the double shell. There you go. And you got the ground pound canceling. It seems like people tend to have that experience. It's like two paths. Either the shell jumps feel easier and the ground pound cancels are really tough, or the other way around. Ground pound cancels come pretty easy and the shell jumps are more difficult. Don't want to get wrenched or fired. What's up, Josh? You know what I found out about today? Ghibli Fest. Have you ever heard of Ghibli Fest? Well, that's not great timing. That's not gonna fly, bro. How you like me now? Okay. Wow, Mario Odyssey was really fun. So much so that I think we're gonna be playing it on Thursdays now. At least for the time being. Because I had a lot of fun. Way more than I was expecting. I was really, really liking the movement. Liking it all. Now we got a battle! See you, buddy. There we go. Hey! Samuel coming through with 45 stars. Thank you, Samuel. Appreciate that support. The star drop is for you. Okay, I know about Ghibli Fest. Yeah, now I got the sweatshirt for it. Can't wait to show you all the sweatshirt. It's in the wash now, but Maybe that'll be my. Maybe that's what I'll wear for Mario Odyssey. Did I receive the dono? Elder, did you donate? I'm so sorry if I missed you. Oh, were you talking about the stars? No, you're on YouTube. You're over on YouTube. Yeah, it didn't come through on my end, so sorry about that. Yeah, that thing is amazing. I love that thing. Okay, we're battling? No, we're done the battle. Oh, no, we're not done the battle. Here we go. Hey, we get the bonus for keeping the power. Maybe they mean Venmo, Cash App, PayPal? That's possible. Let me know, Elder, because I'd love to give you a shout-out, or I definitely want to give credit to anyone who gives any kind of support. Tried to buy a sticker on YouTube. Okay, Elder. Well, thank you. Here, I'm going to play the support song. You are amazing. Thanks for the support. Yeah, that was good. Did it go through? Well, on my end, I'm not seeing anything, but that's not saying too much. All my notifications are broken. My streaming setup is about as sad as it gets, to be honest. Hey! Get it out of here! And I don't mean, well, I should rephrase that. I love all my stuff, and I'm very blessed to have my stuff. I just mean from the beginning. From when I started streaming, I was using my iMac until that totally gave out on me. And then I started on this backup computer. And now ever since I've had the backup computer, a bunch of things broke that I've never been able to fix, leading up to now that new stuff is breaking. So that's what I'm referring to when I'm saying that. What's going on, Tiffany and Ivory? Nice to see you. 49 lives, 1,216 clears. New page, which means we clear the board. We clear the board, lose the S, but we gain a bonus skip. Oh, come on, bro. Here's what I'm going to do. Oops. Nope. There. Sorry, chat, you just got to do. Oh, no. You know what? I think I got a better idea. I'm going to lose on purpose 4 times. Oh, no. So we can skip it. And big shout out to the chat. Thank you for keeping it family friendly, not jumping on any sort of issues. Oh, no. Let's throw you one more. This has been quite a day, chat. This sort of thing's only happened once before in my memory. And then we're going to report the level. Elder, there, wait, it just came through. It just came through. Hold everything. Elder, it worked. And I'm going to play the song again. And here, I'm going to just put the level code up in case we all want to match. That was 4, right? Thanks for the support. Was that 4? I'm no... I can't remember if that was 3 or 4. I distracted myself. Sorry, chat. What's going on, Brandon? Does anybody know with conviction if I've done 3 or 4? If not, I'll just do... Yes, confirm 4? If we can confirm 4, then I'm skipping it right now. There we go. Okay, we got it in the chat. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to report this. Try it again. Don't use PayPal. That's all good, Elder. Well, thanks for being here, and thank you for the support. I'm sorry that you had any kind of issue. It's very unfortunate. And I know the game's not up yet. Report. This course will be reported as a violation. It certainly is. And I think this qualifies as hateful bullying. Okay. And you know what? I'm not even going to do that. We're moving on. I don't like how much time is being spent here. So here, let's get the game back. Let's get back to the run. Let's just move on. Let's just move on here. What's going on, Justin? Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it alone at this point, Em. You just finished the Buffalo level. There you go. Nice. Nice job getting it done, Dale. I knew you could do it. Tiffany's been doing good. Okay, glad to hear it, Tiff. You're amazing. Yeah, the screen's dark, but not for long. Not for long. There we go. We're back in business. 45 lives, 1,216 clears. Here we go. Eldirt's with me. Shout out to Eldirt. But if anybody really wants to report it, you can definitely rewind and get it yourself. I'm just moving on at this point. So there you go. 22 people been here. One person liked it. 34-second world record. Don't touch grass. It's all jumps or no jumps. Mac and cheese is great, Justin. You know what I had for the first time recently? Barbecue chicken mac and cheese from this place called Pressed. It was so good. It was incredibly good. Okay. Don't touch the grass. I had a hunch that's what was going on. We'll just practice. I'm down with this level. I think that's probably the way to do that. Okay, this is a good level. I'm down with that. Love brisket mac and cheese. I never had that. Barbecue chicken, barbecue brisket, barbecue pork, all great with mac and cheese. Yeah, I gotta expand my mac and cheese territory here because I was blown away by how... Tan the man! Thank you so much for the gift. Always great to see you over on TikTok, Tan. Okay. Hey, that was actually worth it. That was actually worth it. Because now I'll be even if I beat it on the next attempt. Okay. A happy accident. There we go. That's a nice... Never know when that's going to happen. Sometimes it seems like something bad happened. And then it all turns around and say, hey, actually, it's good that happened. Oh, close one. Makes me think of the story of the farmer. No! Let's see if we can work out this ending. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. You know that story of the farmer? You know what? I'm going to ask for a one-paragraph version of it because I don't want to mess it up, but I would like to share it with you. Hold on. Let's see if this works. Okay, it's called The Parable of the Chinese Farmer, or The Story of the Taoist Farmer. Okay, and here it is. It's real short. Once, in a Chinese village, a farmer's only horse ran away. The villagers came to console him, saying, "What bad luck?" The farmer replied, "Good or bad, we don't know yet. Let's wait and see." A few days later, the horse returned, bringing with it a herd of wild horses. The villagers congratulated the farmer, saying, "What great fortune!" The farmer responded, "Good or bad, we don't know yet. Let's wait and see." Soon after, the farmer's son tried to tame one of the wild horses and fell, breaking his leg. The villagers said, "What terrible luck!" The farmer calmly replied, "Good or bad, we don't know yet. Let's wait and see." A week later, the army marched through the village, Conscripting all able-bodied young men for a brutal war. Because of his broken leg, the farmer's son was spared. The villagers exclaimed, "What amazing luck!" The farmer simply said, "Good or bad? We don't know yet. Let's wait and see." And there's so much wisdom in that small little thing, especially, namely, when something really difficult's happening. Because it's that impossible to deny reality check that even something that is objectively bad happening to you right now, depending on how the circumstances shift in the future, could end up actually being an advantage. And I feel like that's such a nice, concise story that conveys that very clearly in enough different contexts that your brain's like, oh, yeah, it's really true. What might be really good or bad right now doesn't necessarily mean it's really good or bad next week. So that was powerful for me. So I share that with you. Super Trucker J loves it when updates reset the settings. Oh, sorry to hear that. We've lost 3 lives here. What's up, Frank? I think that's the move, is just stay on it. I think getting ahead of it was a bad idea. Although I am going to still do it there. No! Your cousin got laid off and got a new job before her severance was done. There's one. This is a good one, Adrian. That was the ultimate issue with everything? Fair enough. I really want to beat this in the run and get the 1-ups. So I don't even want to consider skipping it. I thought we had it on that last one. We nearly did. Ooh, close. No! Oh my gosh, Bet! Stay alive! Okay. There you go. Okay. We got it done, chat. Almost there, Vico Gaming. Awesome level. I really enjoyed that. Even as I was failing it. That's how you know it's a fun level. If I'm even smiling and laughing through it while failing. Did you see who has the world record? I'm pretty sure that was Heisenberg. Look it. That is 100% Breaking Bad Heisenberg right there. Okay. Not a family-friendly show. Thanks, Josh, M, Fernando, Cy, and George. Thanks for the GG Tan. Thanks, Vico Gaming, for the encouragement over on TikTok. Appreciate you, buddy. Have you liked the stream yet out there, chat? I'd appreciate that. Appreciate you hitting that like button. Double tap the screen, something. 44 lives, 1,217 clears. We need 550 coins. That's 250 coins. That's at least 2 lives. 15 people have been here. 1 person liked it. Minute world record. Thanks, Erica G. Who knew we played Mario could do clumsy? You don't think you could do that? Fair enough. Justin, what's up, Andrew? Nice to see you. 1 minute to win it. Let's translate the title. I use a thing called Google Translate. And camera, detect language. It says, a course packed with all the elements so far. Okay, so this was probably made after one of the updates, and they wanted to use like some of the new stuff. In this case, probably the on-offs. All right, here we go. I need all the 50 coins. The thing is, I can't see the 50 coins. Like, there could be one on top of that fire bar. No, they couldn't. Never mind. No, we're good. Okay. That is a... Look at... It's a fake flag right here. It's a fake out. What in the world is going on here, chat? Can I go back? I guess before I go there, I should see what's going on here. Looks like it's just gonna bring me there. Okay, I'll look at the level code. Mario Maker 2, my favorite video game on planet Earth, and it happens to be what's considered by many to be a trolley game overall, which is so ironic but fitting. It's ironic but fitting that my favorite video game of all time would be dominated by one of my least favorite video game elements of all time. That's like right on the money, right in line with my usual way of doing business. Oh my gosh, it just keeps going. The one good news is that it's all the... How do I do the end? Oh, I need to have a mushroom to get through the end, or else I'll get soft locked. Oh, okay. So there's our first. The only thing that's not making sense is the very end. It seems like I need a mushroom, or else I'm gonna get soft locked. What's going on, Ray Ray? All the elements. You're true, Mike. That's true, Michael. It did say, yeah, definitely no like for this one, Rook. It's a trap. It's a trap. Thank you, Sad, for the encouragement. I don't see a mushroom anywhere. I see. That brings me here. There's a POW, but no, there's no. I'll get there, and then what I'm saying will make more sense. Because, yeah, none of that's worth it. Then we go in A, get the star. We go in B, and I don't get how I'm going to avoid this. You'll see. You'll see. Once I'm through door B, that's where things are going to get ugly. I mean, pipe B. Have tomorrow off. There you go. At least you got tomorrow off. Andrew, what's up, Megan? Okay, chat. Well, here we go. This is my favorite video game of all time right here. That's what we're playing. It's not. Someone on TikTok just said it's not triple bypass heart surgery. Did I say something that implied that? That was so specific. Triple bypass heart surgery? I'm guessing you were trying to pick a complicated example? Not sure what you're going for there, buddy. But we know that right there is a troll. We learned that lesson the hard way. Hidden blocks over here. Won't the mushrooms in the note blocks drop below you? All right, Derek, whatever you say, buddy. The note blocks with the mush go under. Okay. Oh, those are note blocks. I thought they were hidden blocks. Oh, okay, then we're all set. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Oh, I should have kept going. Okay, thankfully we don't have to explore any more of the wrong ways. We got trolled enough. That's what I thought was, whatchamacallit? Soft lock. Like the first section. That's gonna be enough endless for me today. Let's play some fair and fun levels that are. I'll show you some real difficulty. Let's play some actual difficult. Let me show you some levels that it's not that you got to guess the right way to go. Let me show you some levels where you have to actually be good at this game. Let me show you what that's like. Let me show you what that looks like real quick. Let's lock this in. Maybe come back tomorrow. Maybe it's time for a little endless break. And there's a reason why these are the most. Oops, wrong thing. There's a reason why this list are the most popular levels in the game. There's a reason. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what this game's all about according to me. You do get a letter for the world record. That's right, in here. Let's switch on over to the level code. Let's switch on over to the level code. There we go. And here you go. If you want to try these out for yourself, take a screenshot. I'm keeping the level code updated on screen. If you got Mario Maker 2, you owe it to yourself to be playing. Over 30 million levels. Over 30 million levels. There's something for everybody here. And this happens to be the most popular Super Expert level of the week. It was uploaded the 23rd, 5 days ago. Where is it? Right here. And look it has, what, 30,000 plays in less than a week? I wonder how much this will resemble that last level we played. Be curious. Let's take a look together. Let's see what kind of triple bypass heart surgery we have here. What's up, Albert? Minnesota, wait for the storms. Stay safe over there. I was reading about that. Oh, I need that shell. There we go. Hey-oh. Pop, pop, pow. All right, where are we going? Checky. Oh no! I might have rushed it a little bit there, but there we go. Section 1 complete. Now it's starting to feel like we're playing Mario Maker 2. Oh! I'm on the ice. I failed to recognize I'm starting on the ice block. Mario Maker's the best decision Nintendo made. There you go. I agree. I genuinely think it's the best video game of all time. Not an exaggeration. Oh my gosh, was that right? Oops, something intense is about to happen. Or maybe it's currently happening. Oh! There you go. There you go. Now, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Play with your kids, and that's the best. That is, part of what shocked me. I was a special educator for 10 years, and I had one of the best connections I had with the student, and he loved Mario. He loved Mario, and I was so blown away that kids nowadays are into Mario. And that was before the Mario movie came out. Then the Mario movie, and now, like, every other kid is into Mario. It's pretty nuts. But pretty cool. As parents out there, you've got a great way to connect, which can be few and far between. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-dow. Okay, thanks, Toya, Joe, Frank, M, Mary, and Fernando. You had one this morning, but it wasn't that bad. Now they're already starting to pop up in western Minnesota, heading towards us. Be staying safe. Be outside watching it, because you love good storms. Oh, Albert, you're brave. Shout out to you. I'd also claim it's the best because you get to play with the kids. There you go. It's a beautiful thing, Derek. Mario stands the test of time. That's a good way to say it, Kiwi. Let's see what's going on with the Haunted House speedrun. Here we go. Thanks for the GG, Jess. I see you on the vertical holding it down for me. Haunted House speedrun, 10K. Good gracious. No! All right. His son loves Mario at 6 years old. His whole bed is decked out with Mario stuff. I'll admit I'm a little jealous. There you go, Albert. It's a beautiful thing. That's a cool little guided triple jump. Oh, no. Oh, come on. I must have missed it by not much. I ain't gonna miss it this time. There it is. Very cool. That's a cool one, but a tough one. But it's nice and short, so even if it's really difficult for you, it will likely feel good. You'll be able to make progress. Nintendo took advantage of the Kaizo, gave us this. Yeah, I've heard that a lot, especially from the ROM hack community, that they almost ripped them off. Thanks for the GG Kiwi. Yeah, just finished the run, David. Thanks, Alex, Toya, Frank, George, and Mary. There we go, Erica G. And the place to be. All right, let's see what number 3 is all about. Let's see what number 3 is all about. Says it's easy. Easy is a relative term, though. Liking the stream, that, on the other hand, is... Oh, is a choice to make, and I suggest you make it. Make the right choice. Do the right thing. Oh, no! I misread that. I thought we were going to swap around. There we go, Super Trucker J. Oh, my goodness. Can't comply when they come to coexist. There we go, Derek. And I agree with you that Mario Maker 2, it's one of the best, if not the best. For me, it is the best. Now, stay put here, Pat. There you go. Very nice. Whoa! I think I want to be to the left. Everything I own in a box to the left before I make this jump. Like so. Oh! Okay. Nice. I guess they robbed you of the one up there because they gave you the 3 if you were brave enough to risk the soft lock. All right, very nice. Muy bien. See if we get any Kaizo in this list. Kiwi with the super chat. Thanks for giving Mario Odyssey a chance. Game means a lot to me. It was one of the first games you enjoyed before when you cat. Let me read that right. The game means a lot to me. It was one of the last games I got to enjoy with one of my cats before she passed. There we go. Happy memories. Well, that's beautiful. I'm looking forward to playing some more on Thursday. It'll be the first time I played anything other than Mario Maker 2 on a Thursday since years. Let's see. Is any of this actual Kaizo? There's Kaizo. It says Kaizo. Let's try it. Derek can do Mario Maker from Bros to 3, even Super Mario. Very nice. Got the skills. I gotta hang right there. I gotta hang right. Whoops. That's not right, Pat. That's left. There you go. Dong. That was cool. Oh, buddy. Wow, I've never seen that move. That's a new one. I like it. This level's well put together. If you like what you see, chat, take that screenshot. Give it a whirl. So that's not the strat. I went for a little extra height. Clearly, I do not want it. I want even momentum. It just must be about the timing of the toss. Huh. I need to throw it sooner. When by the time I get to the shell's too far ahead. So that, well, I guess you could argue it either way. Maybe I need to throw it very late so it doesn't have time to travel far. We're going to have to try both. We're going to start a little earlier, and then we'll try a little later. Okay, way too early. That's like the timing if you're falling with the shell, but that's not what we want. I got to rely on the visual cue. My first attempt right there, I tried... Well, my first attempt at adjusting. Okay. Here we go. No, it must be later. It must be later. Because we were no closer and I threw it about as early as I could. So now we're going to try to throw it really late. And when I'm saying early and late, I'm saying it relative to the indication. Look at that! Ugh! No! No. Okay. Late is the answer. What's up, CJ? Nice to see you. We want to do it. And I got a little bonk that time. Did you see that? I got a little bonk on the spring somehow. Ah, now see, chat, this feels like... I know I say this a lot, but this feels like an entirely different video game than what I was just playing in Endless. No. So maybe maybe it's this one way. I think maybe that's the trick, is I want to intentionally bonk the one way. What's up, big nobody? Thanks for the follow. You're a big somebody to me now. And I've been losing my mind, CJ, to be honest with you. I've really been losing my mind. Been a tough season right now. Been in a tough season. It's been a, well, and we all have. I don't mean to have it sound like poor me. But I've been blessed enough to have some amazing seasons of life. That's it! The answer is you have full momentum to the right, and you graze against the wall. You stay up against the wall before you get here. And you just hold jump, and when you hit the spring, that's when you let go. So you basically are riding the wall upwards into the spring. That's the setup. That'll fix it. Hoping for a checkpoint. You don't have to do the throw again. Yeah, me too. Me too. It's a tough one. But take a screenshot. Give it a try. Get in the game with me here. Maybe you'll get it, and you'll have a tip for me. Say, hey, you know what? Actually do this. Bro. I guess that isn't it. Like the saying goes, can't have rainbows without a little rain. That's right. The rainbow will arrive. The life is full of good and bad, just like that parable. The Chinese farmer. What's bad today might be good tomorrow. There we go. Woo, buddy. There it is. Very nice. That was awesome. That was a very cool level. Haven't seen that spring before. Never seen this kind of setup. Plus, struggle with the shell move. Fair enough, Super Trucker J. I bet you can do it, Rook. Thanks, Ray Ray, M, Mary, Tan the Man. I liked it. A little Kaizo for the people. Ooh. 3 practice tours. That's 3 too many. Well, let's do it. We're going to try it. Let's at least take a peek. Throw forward, then off the shell. I can't picture it. Did I just do it in that level? Thanks, Vicky. Oh my gosh, this is going to be tough. But it's only 23 seconds, so there's short sections. The trick to coming off of a min jump right there is getting ready to do the shell jump early. There you go. I think that's a min jump as well. What in the world is this? Yeah, that's... Wow. All right. All right. Ed George with 200 stars. Thank you, George. Thank you for that support. The star drop is for you, George. All right, here we go. Hold on now. Give me a minute. Batty boy! And then a reclaim? Okay, well, we made it through to one of the practice doors at least. Okay, let's take it from there. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, gosh. What's happening? How am I kicking it left? Okay. Let's just pretend we made that. I'm comfortable with that double shell jump. Okay, and that leads into a... That double shell jump leads here. And then one of those. Oh, I'm so bad at those, bro. And it's in the later sections. If that was in section 1, and then what's the final? Oh, that is. Oh, let's me just practice that move. Hold on. What's up, Double Star Bomb 35? Today was a day. Overstimulated, ready to crawl the blanket cocoon. Oh, there's a school event. Lurking while you can't clean up the room, get ready to go. Oh my goodness, Double Star. Maybe can you just make an appearance? Did you do you have to stay the duration? We'll see. Even if you get it, it might not work. That could be a problem. Yeah. This is cool. This isn't the right moment for it, though. I'm not in the right headspace. But it is cool, and I'll come back to it someday. But today is not that day. Let's go for a little speed run here. See, that's something I wasn't able to do in my first year or two of streaming. I refused to start a level like that and not finish it because I convinced myself that it wasn't fair to anybody in the chat that wanted to see it. But what I failed to recognize is oftentimes I'd end up getting all bent out of shape about it. And then it's like, well, who's getting who? You're the one. I'm the one making the choices here. So if I... Oh, no, it's a copyright claim. But it's short. Here, I'll play a little Super Pat music so we avoid the copyright claim. What's this do?
I see the worst
It's
of
the happy
conditions
birthday
in
song.
the
You
highest
can't hear it,
definition on a television larger than life. Somebody's grief and pain out on display so I can have some entertainment tonight. I hear the cries of the helpless and the bound in surround sound, but the speaker sheds no tear. It's got no idea the way they feel.
What is that? Oh, it's a wall jump. Like,
I wonder what's
you have to go home and
like
make
to
food
be
and then go.
on the other
I have to go home,
side of
make food,
my
I can eat, and then go
I
bust
wonder
tables
what's
for
it
a school
like to
fundraiser.
be
Oh
on
my
the
gosh,
other
double star. You're a
I
champion.
wonder what my life would be on the
You are a
other
champion
side of my
of adulthood.
I wonder what my life
I'm telling you, you parents out there, the parents deserve an award. You deserve an award, you deserve honor, you deserve thanks, and you get very little of that oftentimes.
I got an LCD that's full HD 1080p no less.
But it really
Such a
is
crystal clear picture made with millions
unlike
of
anything
pixels,
else
you
in
would think
life.
I'd see the SOS.
The amount of
My
time,
personal
energy,
antidote is my
emotion
remote. It never
that
leaves
is
my
required.
side.
It's not an option. You can't opt out.
No,
No, I bumped.
wonder what's it like to be
You also need to be delightful. I'd let up on that requirement. I might just be aiming for stoic. I don't think delightful's an option. I think stoic you can pull off, but I think if you try to be delightful, you end up coming across so disingenuous. It can almost, to some people, I feel like when you're in a bad mood and you try to be nice anyway, oops. Sometimes that can actually really bother me. Which, I mean, I get it. It's not, nobody wants to be around something fake. But at the same time, if you're in a social situation where you're meant to be a certain way, like Double Star's talking about. There we go. Whoa. Whoa! Oh my gosh, was that right? No. That was chaos. We're almost there, though. Ultimately, I'm saying I think you're better off aiming for stoic and achieving it versus aiming for delightful. What is this ending? Am I losing my mind here? I'm definitely not doing one of the parts right. See, what's that? Oh. What's the spring here for? Maybe it's a runoff situation? Yeah, I think I just run off. I think it's a runoff. Oh, I didn't run off. That wasn't too great. The song ended. Hold on. Let's play the Triscade song. Okay. Hey, all right. I can get down with this. Might as well, right? And don't forget to like the stream. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I want that. I want that. I like the design. What's up, Anna the Purple Butterfly? Big shout out to Triscade. Thanks for the song, buddy.
Yeah.
Whoops. He made every instrument using my voice, which is pretty nuts. Yeah, it looks like I need this. Looks like a bit of a necessity.
Yeah.
I can bring a spring. You know I like to bring a spring.
Yeah.
Nice. Almost. Ba-da-ba-doo-boo-boo-bow. I gently like that one. Thank you, Kiwi. Thank you, Jess. Almost. Almost. You're not allowed to do that move. I bet I can still sneak through it. Let me try one more thing. Told you.
It's funny how only now seems to matter at all. Heart attacks from the past, they seem so small. Whatever's coming soon, I'm running 2 seconds late. Or maybe I need to try finding something new. As if the only thing I'm missing is something to do. Between me and you, I'll tell the
Okay,
truth.
I think I got it.
I've been feeling like I'm sinking. It's hard to keep from thinking. This thing is going down. But then something must have saved us. That love forever changed us. We're singing the life forms now.
That's it. That's it. We just have to throw the pow basically as soon as I can. As soon as I turn right, I want to... What's up, Eric? As soon as I turn right, I want to throw the pow.
Or maybe I need to try finding something new. As if the only thing I'm missing is something to do. Between me and you, I'll tell the
Progress.
truth.
Progress, Sam.
I've been feeling
Ooh, I made it.
like I'm sinking. It's hard to keep from thinking. This thing is going down. But then something must have saved us. That love forever changed us. We're singing the life forms
There it is. There it is. The pow grab, I thought it was precise. It's not. It doesn't have to be. If you maintain full speed by doing the little slide, you automatically get in and out fast enough that you don't have to worry about the muncher. So, as usual, I find a way to make it harder than it needs to be. Speed run. Speed run. What's up, Nun? Good to see you. Thanks for the Nundo. Oh, guitar solo. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. What's going on, Francisco? Okay. Grand finale. And then I have some cleaning to do. A lot of cleaning to do. But making progress. I'll be 100% honest with you, chat. I'm still now, when I talk about cleaning, part of what I'm doing is taking down Christmas stuff. Embarrassing. What's confession? An embarrassing confession. But I still had my Christmas stuff up. I have been in a bad zone. It's also a weird thing when you live alone, when it comes to like decorations and stuff. It's a lot easier to not even see it anymore. Like it just looks like part of the room at a certain point. But then it's like, come on. Oh my gosh. We gotta really hurry up here. You just took the last year Christmas. So there we go, Family Dot Pet. See, I ain't alone. I ain't alone. Leave it up halfway to Christmas now. Yeah, not a bad point. No, that is definitely not great. Is that? Oh, that's so close. That's so close. This year past didn't take about. It happened until almost July. It definitely happens. It happens. He took down last July outside about 45 minutes ago. Okay, so we're in the same page here, chat. Use the Galaxy music. Oh my gosh, it didn't even dawn on me. You still have the tree. You like the lights? There you go, Justice. Got nice out enough to do it. There you go, Immortal. This is a copyright claim. I totally didn't. It didn't register because the last level was, and I can't hear. When I play my music, I only hear the game music. So my brain didn't have the same trigger that it usually does since it was back to back. Whatever. Probably just got myself a copyright claim. A great way to finish off the stream here. Give away the... Okay. That's what you want right there. That was much... Oh, and I didn't realize where I was. Okay, hopefully this is it. Oh, no. What have I got myself into here? Got Christmas up on the wall from 2 Christmas ago. All right, we have to take every advantage here. What's up, Josie? What's up, Tom? Thanks for the heart. See, that's where I have to really be thinking of. And Super Trucker J came through with 5 gifted subs over on Twitch. Thanks, Super Trucker J, for that support. Everyone who gets one, no ads for you. No ads for you. And thank you for that support.
You are amazing. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support.
And the song ended. Okay, let's get a little serious. That was exactly what I want. I think What's up, Siobhan? I think I just want to jump. Let me show you where. Nice, that's fine. There. I don't think I want to go down that slope. Why did I Z jump? It's the steep slope, CJ. The slope that makes you go faster. Oops. The one you want to slide down is the less steep one, which is counterintuitive. But we just recently had a level that reproved that. It had both slopes, and you had to be about as efficient as possible. There we go. Thanks, Chaos Brick. That was good. Like that. That is faster than running down, almost positive. Oh, can that work? Let's try that again. If I had full momentum, I'm trying to imagine if I did a wall jump right here. Get up to here. Twirl. It's close. It's close.
It's hard to imagine how this could happen. taken with so much of life left to go. All that I'm
Oh.
sure of is you left this world loved. Everyone misses you more than you know.
You think that's the move to get full speed? I wonder what
It's never gonna
costs more. If I hold right, that's one option. But if I hold left and then do that quick wall jump, I instantly have full speed. So what takes longer? Hold that extra step to the left in the wall jump, or gaining the speed as you're running from the door? That I don't know. I still think I just have to do that intentionally. Thank you so much, Sally, for the 30 bits and Immortal with the sub. Oh, did you get the sub? Or either way, thank you so much for all the support out there, chat. I'm locked in. Well, I need to be locked in here. I want to really make some progress. I want to get an attempt where we're at least close to the flagpole. If we can't do that in the very near future, we may pick a different last level. Well, let's practice this part. Well, it'll be in a different part, though. Well, I could try this, though. It does work. It does work. It's tough, but it does work. Something Prime. Okay, thank you so much, Immortal. Thank you for the support. Bro, that's it. That's the answer. Hey, why did the Apple Mac represent? I don't know. I'm not good. This is the thing. I'm the joke. The opposite of the Joker. Every time people start telling, I shouldn't say every time. That's inaccurate. It's inaccurate to say every time. But many times. Someone tells an innocent, very family-friendly joke, and then that prompts someone else to tell a very appropriate family-friendly joke. And then that causes someone to say something they thought was a family-friendly joke, only to find out it wasn't quite family-friendly enough. And then it feels really awkward, because then this is when people have gotten the most upset with me. Is when they feel that they've told a family-friendly joke, and I am saying it's not family-friendly. Those are my least favorite conflicts to have on stream, because it's entirely subjective. It's entirely subjective in what your environment is and what you're used to. And now trying to put out family-friendly content, I am bound by trying to keep it as conservative as I can in the hopes of pleasing as many of the family-friendly as possible, basically. That's the approach. And so what I found consistently when it comes to jokes, and I think it's one of that classic thing, like one person grows up ages 5 through 10, and their parents are swearing up and down, lots of swearing around them, and it's normal. Consider it family-friendly, certain swears, but maybe there's certain swears that aren't said. That's the real swears that aren't family-friendly, but these little swears that we say in the family, those are okay. That's a valid experience. And again, to go to be in someone's stream and then have the streamer tell them it's not family friendly when that goes against their literal life experience, that's not a battle I ever want to have. So, Chaos Brit, great joke, but I apologize for not being able to appreciate it. Because for my initial, how I dealt with it at first, after discovering that, was I would get almost bent out of shape if someone ever even tried to tell a joke. So now I've tried to evolve into an approach where I'm giving you the context. Because Chaos Spirit is someone who I 1,000,000% have no doubt that if she understands what I'm thinking, what's going on, what the purpose is, I think it's going to be a non-issue. Whereas if it's somebody brand new, it can be way... Well, this is going way off the rails. Ultimately, big shout to Chaos Spirit. Double Star's going to go. I got to go too. It's time to eat. It's time to clean, do chores, go to bed early. I am a boring old man with nothing left. So that's what's going on over here. Thanks so much for being in, chat. We'll see if my stream setup works tomorrow. It barely did today, so we'll really hope for the best tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow. And Tuesday. Is there anything we're doing Tuesday? No. But Friday, we're doing supporter request line. Friday, supporter request line. And then I think 2 weeks from Wednesday is St. Jude. So there we go. Thanks so much for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow sometime. Big shout out to anyone who hit Titty Star Shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for your love and support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, a therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside. Find a way to move that you don't dread. Can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can be very overwhelming and hit you with some very unexpected twists and turns, traumas and tragedies, and have you feeling like everything's broken, nothing's ever going to get better. I was kind of saying this exact stuff just before I started the speech. So as you can see, something I can relate to. But the point is, this is the point. I don't want to, this is a bad time to be laughing because it's a relatively serious topic. But with that said, it can genuinely feel like all the best days are behind you. There's nothing left for you. Everything's broken. This thing's gone. That thing's gone. Nothing's left. Everything's coming. Everything's going to go bad. All that's left is pain and suffering. These are very valid feelings, but they're also going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions. So if you can recognize that you're feeling that way, it goes a long way to being able to process that emotion and say, okay, I'm really depressed right now. I can't trust my thoughts like I could if I was in a neutral state or in a more happy state. Then I'm going to have a lot more clarity. But when you're really depressed, really anxious, you do not have the clarity. And the thoughts you might think are not your normal thoughts. They're very much rooted in that depression and anxiety. And if you can recognize it as that in the moment and say, wait a minute, this doesn't sound like me, or wait a minute, I know I'm really depressed. It helps you detach just enough from it to say, okay, it is my thought, but I'm not choosing to go there. I'm going to go elsewhere. I'm going to believe that even though it feels like nothing good's coming, I know for a fact there's good and bad that's coming in the future. It's a fact. And that feeling that it's nothing but bad is its own evidence it's not accurate. So easier said than done. Those kind of mental gymnastics help me as someone who's like an overthinker. But you got to figure out what works for you and what kind of gets through to you when you're in that zone, when you're totally down and out. Because like I'm using myself as an example again, I am openly saying I know that I was echoing some of those sentiments right just before I started saying I have nothing left, all that kind of stuff. And again, I know that I'm down right now. I recognize it. So as such, I'm not convinced that that's actually true. It really feels true. I promise you. Every part of me genuinely feels nothing left feels that way. But I know for an absolute fact that's not true. And that sort of dissonance, that cognitive dissonance, that tension actually helps me separate from that. It takes some of the power away. So I encourage you with that. If you need a little family-friendly escape, I got you covered with thousands of hours of gaming content scattered across the internet. So make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me. And I hope to catch up with you tomorrow. And appreciate your chat. Until then, have an amazing rest.